What's good, sports family? So we are back with another live of running back start. We did quarterback start or sit, earlier this morning around like 9 o'clock. So go check it out if you haven't. But now running back will do. I might slip in like I don't know. If you guys would like me to do kickers and defense in these videos, let me know. But I haven't really gone over it, so not that important per se, because all up and down for those. Uh, but I'll think about it this week after this first week of doing live. So let's get into it. 49ers versus Rams tonight. I'm going to say that I'm going to say start Christian McCaffrey, of course, 100%. Every single week, start Christian McCaffrey. As for Rams, I'm going to say, yeah, you can start Williams. Backup running back, I wouldn't really start. He's not really getting that many carry. Oh, by the way, for Brian Robinson Jr. for the 49ers, don't start him. I have him, but keep him, though. You got to keep him because sometimes Christian McCaffrey might be out and be able to have a backup running back just in case because he's injury prone. We all know CMC is injury prone. But yeah, but I'm going to be doing this for this video too. I'm going to be talking about wide receivers and tight end for Thursday Night Football since it's later on tonight. So, yeah, I should have done this earlier, but it's fine. So we're going to do wide receivers, 49ers wide receivers, and tight end. I mean, you can start the 49ers tight end. I would say start him. He seems like he's getting a good amount of catches. So start him and give you about 7 to maybe 12 fantasy points last two games. Now, as for the Rams, Tyler Higbee, don't start him. Don't. It's really he he really hasn't done a whole lot. Devontae Adams is the main guy they're targeting, as well as Puka. Those are the two guys that would be targeting the most. So don't start Tyler. Now, as for the wide receiver, definitely start Devontae and Puka. As for the third string wide receiver, wouldn't really start. Never really gets the ball, but just start those two for the Rams. And yeah, now let's move on to the back to running backs for this week. Um, or Thursday night is done. Let's do Browns versus Vikings. So we got the Browns running back. Can't pronounce his first name, but his last name is Jadukin. Is that right? Definitely start him 100%. They're going to be using him a lot more in this game because of Dylan Gabriel's rookie first start. And, the Vikings are pretty good when it comes to secondary. Front, solid, but not as good as the secondary. So definitely start the Browns running back. As for the backups, don't really start the backup running back. Um, really, no point. Like Ford wants the blue. Samson never even touches the ball. He didn't touch the ball last game. So it looked like Ford only taking about maybe 10% of the snaps. Other than that, you know, who we all know who's the number one clear running back that takes about 60%, 80% of the carry. Now, as for the Vikings running back, Madison, yeah. I think Aaron Jones is still out. Let me double check on that. I think Aaron Jones is still out. Let me check. Aaron Jones still out. Let me check. Yep, still out. So definitely start Madison versus the Browns. Definitely will give you a good decent amount of fantasy points. Not a whole lot, but it might be a little bit of a decline because of the Browns defense up front. They know how to stop the run. Now, as for the Cowboys versus Jets, all right, Cowboys running backs, I don't really like them because they don't really do a whole lot. I don't know. I'm not a fan of the running back room. But definitely start. Don't start the Browns running back. I would sit them. Just don't like the fact they're versing a Jet front who knows how to stop the run. As for the Jets running back Brees Hall, I'm gonna say start/sit, but I'm gonna give you that because I'm not sure. I'm gonna sit actually. Let's just sit Brees Hall. I don't trust the Jets offense moving forward. It's too dysfunctional right now. Yeah. As for the Giants versus Saints, start the running back for the Giants. Been doing amazing. As for the Saints, Kamara, um, he's been pretty bad, bro. I'll say start and roll the dice for this one. Start him versus the Giants. The Giants' front is good, but like it's Alvin Kamara, he's definitely gonna try to wake up in this game. Now Raiders versus Colts. Jonathan Taylor definitely start. As for Genty for the Raiders, man, last game was really impressive, so maybe he'll get more of an uptick in rushing snaps. Start him. Why not? I know the Colts defense is good, but Genty knows how to get around the defense. Now, as for the Panthers versus Dolphins, start both running backs. Both running backs start. Both defense not the greatest when it comes to the run, so definitely start HN and Chuba. Uh, just know that some of these running backs, I don't suggest you using a backup running back because a lot of the times the backup running back he barely does anything. The only time I suggest using the backup running back if you're like the Texans or if you're like the Ravens or I would say hmm, I would say like maybe Patriots, like those type of teams. I'll suggest using a second the running back behind the starter because you know they're gonna actually use a couple of snaps due to splitting the snaps or due to go to the goal line much easier, getting a touchdown, so you have 6 more fantasy points or however many you get. But yeah, now we have is Broncos versus Eagles. Barkley automatically start. Don't use the backup. As for the Broncos, J.K. Dobbins start, and as well as the backup. I would say definitely start both of those guys. I know the Eagles defense are good, but I feel like they're going to somewhat lean on them, and you will get somewhat of a decent amount of fantasy points. But just know the Eagles are a good defense. So if you have someone that's better than J.K. Dobbins and I think it's Hampton, if I'm correct on that, switch it, switch it. But the only option, just go throw them in. As for the Texans versus Ravens, definitely start Derrick Henry and definitely start the backup running back, behind Derrick Henry. I forgot his name. Definitely start him. Now for the Texans, I would have started none of them. Nope, don't trust them. O line's weak. Running back is they good last week, but Baltimore Ravens defense is really good. Now we have the Titans. Titans don't. I would say start Pollard. Yeah, I would start him. Cardinal defense is good, but they're not that scary. But start Pollard. He's only a good decent one on the offensive side of the ball. As for the Cardinals, Benson is pretty much out, so use the backup. Flex him. I would advise you to sit because you don't know what he does, but flex him the most. Honestly though, like if you really have to start him, it's fine because the Titans are not that good at defense at all. So yeah, why not? As for the Buccaneers versus Seahawks, Sally Irving might be out, so look for White to start. Um, I wouldn't start even if Irving is doesn't it is not out. I would not start them. Seahawks defense is really good. As for the Seahawks running back, uh, flex. I'll flex. I wouldn't really start, but flex them. I wouldn't really start both of these running backs. I don't know. I just don't feel the Seahawks running back is good, but like he doesn't really give you like a whole lot of fantasy points. But I guess you could say start and flex the Seahawks running back. Just the Buccaneers, I just want to start because how good the Seahawks defense is. Lions versus Bengals, definitely start Gibbs. Montgomery, I would try to avoid. I don't know. Montgomery hasn't been really. He has his ups and downs, but this game actually, I would say this. This game, I feel like he could definitely use as a flex. Bengals defense is not good, so look for the Lions to use Montgomery a little bit more since the defense is bad. But Gibbs definitely an automatic start. As for Chase Brown for the Bengals, don't start. Sit him out. Sit him out. The Bengals offense is a mess. Would not start. As for the Chargers versus Commanders, definitely start uh, Chargers running back easily. As for the Commanders, I wouldn't really start them. Sit them. Uh, it's a very interesting running back role they have there. I would not start any of them. Now, Patriots versus Bills. Definitely start James Cook every single week. I love the fact that he's doing amazing for my team. As for the Patriots, I would not start him. Even like Stevenson, no. Philly running back, no. It's Bills defense is good, and they're not going to run the ball that well. Even if you start them, to sit them, sit them, sit them, sit them. Now Chiefs versus Jaguars. Start Chiefs running back easily. As for Travis Etienne, I don't know. I guess flex him, but I don't feel confident in this game. So I'm going to well, actually, whatever. Let's just start him. Start Travis Etienne. Why not? And yeah, actually, let me go over the kickers. Let's do kicker. Let's just do it. We've only been on it for 11 minutes ready. So kickers, 49ers versus Rams tonight. I said do defense too for this game. Definitely start the oh definitely have both of their kickers in, but defensive wise, I would say 49ers. Oh man, I would sit the 49ers defense and I would maybe start the Rams defense. Yeah. And then now let's go for just kickers only for the other games. We'll do defense tomorrow. Um, sorry, I might still sick. It's getting cold out. Um, Vikings versus Browns. Start the Vikings kicker. Sit the Browns kicker. I don't trust the offense to move that well with Gabriel under center. In this game, the defense for the Vikings is really good right now. Cowboys versus Jets. Definitely start the Cowboys kicker. The Jets. I trust Nick Folk. He's a veteran, but the offense going down the field is going to be very tricky. I'm going to sit Nick Folk in this one. Giants versus Saints. Definitely both start kicker easily. I would say lean on Giants kicker a little bit more. Offense is rolling down the field. As for Saints, it's up to you. The Saints are not versing a really hard team, but might be a little bit tricky. So try to avoid the Saints kicker. Uh, but if you want to start him, it's not a big deal. He definitely will give you some points. Raiders kicker versus Colts. Start the Colts kicker. As for Raiders, uh, I would sit the Raiders kicker. Dolphins versus Panthers. Oh wow. I want to say start both of them, but I want to say sit both of them at the same time. I want to say this: it's up in the air for you. I have no idea. Both these teams are just bad, so it's up to your choice. So I want to say, hey, start the Dolphins kicker, and they don't do nothing. The offense is horrible. But I would say if you want me to actually choose, like literally let you choose, Dolphins kicker. Much better offense compared to the Panthers, so guess that. But overall, I would not start both of their kickers at all. As for Broncos kickers and Eagles, both of them start automatically. Texans versus Ravens, start Ravens kicker, but sit Texans. Now we have Titans versus Cardinals, sit Titans kicker, start Cardinals kicker. Buccaneers versus Seahawks, start Seahawks kicker. Lean off of the Buccaneers kicker, I would say. Now Lions versus Bengals, sit Bengals kicker, start Lions kicker easily. Commander versus Chargers, I would say Chargers kicker start. Commanders, yeah, you can start too. Patriots versus Bills, Bills kicker start. Patriots, I would start, yeah, because I feel like the Bills are going to stop them a lot, and I don't think the Patriots have a really good chance to get multiple touchdowns. So I think they're going to use their kicker much more in this game. Chiefs versus Jaguars, I would say both kick. I feel the Jaguars offense is somewhat decent, but they're not going to get a touchdown. I feel like they're going to go for a lot of field goals, as well as for the Chiefs. The Chiefs is kind of like sit in this one. The Jaguars defense is not scary, but it's up to you. You can start or sit either one. I think both of it's fine. And you guys, that is the start and sit for not only running backs uh, but also kicker. Yeah. And if I missed any other player, let me know in the comments. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next slide.